for allowing me to join you again today as you continue your distance learning. My name is Trina Bruneau, and I'm the ELA Curriculum Specialist with Gulfport School District. Today, I am so happy to share with you one of the funniest stories I have ever read. So if you love to laugh and if you love a story that has things that maybe you didn't expect to happen, sometimes we call that a plot twist, I think you will love this book. So join me as we read a great story. Here we go. Interrupting Chicken and the Elephant of Surprise. Take a look at the illustration on the front cover of this book. The illustrations, remember those are the pictures, right? Here we have a picture of two chickens, and it looks like maybe one is the father chicken and the other is his child. And then we have a little elephant kind of peering around the corner. Notice the speech bubble above the child's head, and the child says, "What a surprise!" And the father says, "Chicken, there are no elephants in this book." The elephant, he's laughing. He goes, "Tee-hee. Maybe there are elephants in books. We'll just have to keep reading to find out." It was after school for the little red chicken. "Well, chicken," said Papa, "did you have a good day at school?" "Yes, Papa, and today my teacher told us every story has an elephant of surprise. So let's read a story and we'll find the elephant." "Chicken, she wasn't talking about an elephant. She was talking about an element of surprise." "What's an element of surprise?" And off they go. Where do you think they may be going? Yeah, probably to figure out this elephant of surprise thing. Take a look at the little chicken. So the chicken is reaching high, trying to grab a book. It's the part of the story that makes you say, "Whoa, I didn't know that was going to happen," said Papa. An elephant in a story always makes me say, "Whoa." So please, let's read a story together. All right, fine, but I don't expect you'll find any elephants in this story. The Ugly Duckling. Oh, so they're going to read the story, The Ugly Duckling. Have you ever heard that story? I hope so. It's a great one. Let's see what they read. After a long, lonely winter in the cave, the ugly duckling was growing desperate. "I don't care if they tear me to pieces. I must be near those glorious creatures for just one moment," he said as he flung himself toward the flock of swans. To his amazement, the graceful bird did not attack or tease him, but seemed to accept him as one of their own. He peered into the water at his reflection, gasped, and said, "Surprise! I'm an elephant." Oh my goodness. Do you think that's what the ugly duckling said? No, I don't think so either. "Thank you for finding me." "No problem. We learned about you in school." Look at Papa. He is trying to figure out what in the world that he's talking about. "Chicken, there are no elephants in the Ugly Duckling. Every good story has one. That's what my teacher said." "That's ridiculous. Is the Ugly Duckling a good story?" "Well, yes, but then it must have an elephant of surprise. Let's try another book." Rapunzel. Enchanted by Rapunzel's beautiful singing, the prince drew near the tower. He had waited for this night. "Rapunzel, Rapunzel," he called, "let down your hair." Silently, a braid of Rapunzel's hair slid down the tower wall. "Come to me, my prince," called a melodious voice above. With all haste the prince began to climb. When he reached Rapunzel, he gazed at his love, and she said, "Surprise! I'm an elephant." My goodness, she wasn't really an elephant, was she? She was a princess. You've done it again. You're welcome. Wow, so take a look, and now they're grabbing some snacks to have with their story. It looks like they've really spent some time reading books together. That can be so much fun. Do you spend time reading books? Good, me too. Let's see what happens next. Chicken. I know there is no elephant in Rapunzel. That is just plain ludicrous. Don't you feel sorry for the elephant, Papa? All alone, waiting for someone to find him? Read another story, and we'll find that poor elephant. Chicken, this is silly. It's my homework. Miss Gizzard said to read 3 books and find the elephants in all of them. Okay, Papa sighed. Here comes another story with no elephants. Well, take a look at poor Papa. I think that he's losing his patience a little bit and getting a little tired of trying to help his daughter understand that the teacher said every story has an element of surprise, not an elephant of surprise. Oh, look, they're going to read The Little Mermaid now. Let's see if there's an elephant in The Little Mermaid. Is there? I don't think so either. Let's see. Already the mermaid could feel the sea witch's potion working. Soon, with her new legs, she would dance with the prince, and he would fall in love with her. As she crawled out of the waves, a sharp pain passed through her. She fell to the steps of the palace and knew only darkness. When she awoke, the prince himself was standing over her. In the moonlight, she saw that her wish had come true. She finally did have legs. Elephant legs! Oh my goodness. Wow, that was a surprise. I know. Can you imagine a mermaid with elephant legs? That's silly. Poor Papa. Look at him. Look at him now. Well, chicken, are you happy? You've put an elephant in every story, but now I'm going to tell you a story and I'll make sure there are no elephants. Okay, Papa, and I'll draw the pictures. Papa's Story by Papa. Hi. Once there was a papa whose daughter loved elephants, and she thought she saw them everywhere. But there were no elephants. Every day he got her dressed, but there were no elephants in the dresser. Every day he fixed her breakfast, but there were no elephants in the refrigerator. And every day he packed her off to, where do you think they'd go every day? Yeah, probably school. Elephant school! Ta-da! Hi! Oh my goodness, look! She worked in the elephant again. Into Papa's story. School. Look at that school bus. Notice how she spelled school. It's kind of silly. It's School, isn't it? Notice the elephant bus driver. Hop in, chicken. Oh, look at them hugging now. That was a great story. Oh, Papa, I knew there'd be an elephant in the story. So did I, somehow, said Papa. And it was right at the end, said Chicken. What a great surprise. Oh, look at her hugging her Papa. Are we done, Chicken? Yes, Papa. Now you can help me with my math homework. The end. That's so funny. I hope you enjoyed this story just as much as I did. And for this story, remember that the daughter chicken was trying to figure out the element of the story, or as she called it, elephant. of the story. So let's think about story elements just for a second and what those are. So every story has certain parts, right? So for example, a story is going to have a character in it, right? So our story has two characters, and our characters aren't people, but they're animals. And the animals are serving as the main characters or the characters in the story. Another element of the story is its setting. So setting includes both the time and the place that the story occurs. So let's try to figure out the setting for this story. For time, we don't have to be really specific. So we don't have to say, well, I think it happened at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Instead, we can think about like parts of the day. So do you think this story happened in the morning, or in the middle of the day, or in the evening? I think the evening too, because she's working on homework. And usually I'd go to school during the day, I'd come home in the evening and work on homework. So that's why I think that the time the story occurred was in the evening. And then what about the place? Where did the story occur? Well, in the story, school was mentioned, but that's not the setting, right? That's not where the story is happening. Where is Papa Chicken and where is his daughter? That's right, they're at their home. So this story happens in their home. A story also has to have a conflict or a problem that is going to be solved in the story. So in this story, we had the problem that the daughter chicken misunderstood her teacher, and she is trying to figure out the elephant of surprise in stories, but Papa is trying to help her understand that it's not elephant of surprise, it's element of surprise. Very good. I am so glad that you allowed me to take a few minutes of your day today and to share one of my favorite stories with you. I hope that you enjoyed it. I can't wait to read with you again. Until next time.